Hey guys, Core Ross and World 6 News. Today we're talking about how the ACOG is dictating prices on the Rainbow Six marketplace. So take a look at this black ice for the MP5 SD. This is Echo's gun, of course, and you'll see that the price was relatively low and it suddenly spiked up in the last 2 days. Because a couple of days ago, the patch notes were announced for the mid-season balancing, and then yesterday the mid-season balancing came out. And of course, that balancing gave an ACOG to Echo and his MP5 SD. So we're seeing a direct correlation between an ACOG being added to a gun and its price increasing. And presumably this might just be the start of this price increase over time. And you can see this has happened to more than just the one skin for the MP5 SD. But of course, what happens if you lose an ACOG? Well, if we go over to the MP5K, which is Wamai's weapon, which again lost an ACOG for him, you can see that in the last 2 days, the price has crashed. So losing the ACOG results in a price crash. Now, presumably, we can use this to figure out what prices things will be in the future, because you can sometimes guess who's going to lose an ACOG or gain an ACOG in the future as time goes on. It's relatively easy to figure out. The main problem is, of course, just figuring out when. It usually takes a lot longer than expected, but it means we can play around with the prices here and potentially pick up something like this Glacier for really cheap once the ACOG goes away. And then when the ACOG returns someday in the future, you can sell it for an increased price and get some profits. And yeah, presumably there's operators right now on defense who don't have an ACOG who will probably get it in the future. And you could buy that skin now where it's relatively cheap and maybe sell it for more. But also the price difference may not be that big in the end of the day. So it might not be even worth trying to game the system on that. However, this is cool and it's just kind of interesting to see because these are players that are dictating the prices of these skins based on just balance changes in the game. So to me, it's kind of mental. Now, this is also a brand new effect because we've just had the marketplace open up to everybody. We've only just had the ACOG back for a little bit as well. So this is a whole new effect. And I would love in the comments below your ideas on what we should call this, because I think this is going to happen basically with every balance change that we see, which moves ACOGs around on defense, which should happen probably at least every 6 months, I would assume is going to be the case. And yeah, we're probably going to see this go up and down like crazy over the years in the future. But anyway, guys, that's been a short video looking at a new phenomenon in the game for Rainbow Six Siege, or specifically in the marketplace, which affects skins that you can buy or sell. And it would appear that the ACOG is able to take skins to new highs and new lows.